So last week when the Leica Q got announced, I went to Wetzlar for the announcement and to check out the camera. And since then, I got a bunch of questions from people, from you guys, asking me if I will buy the Leica Q3 and, of course, if they should upgrade as well. So let's talk a little bit about this in today's video. But first of all, let's address something else. If you are a regular follower of this channel, you probably have noticed that there's a lack of film photography videos, because maybe 1 or 2 years ago, at least every second video was shot on film, or the content in the video was shot on film, the photos. But since then, or let's say since the last 6 months, there hasn't been a lot of film photography content. The good news is film videos will come back. Don't worry about that. And to prove that, I can show you a few things that I've picked up or that got sent to me, and they are pretty much film photography related. Just recently, I picked up a few rolls of film from camerastore.com, not just film, but something else, but more on that a little bit later. And I picked up this guy here. This is Centacolor 100. It's color film, as the name suggests, and it's 100 speed. And I guess this is probably a Kodak Actor color or something, but I really like the Actor color. It looks really awesome. So I picked up a bunch of this film here, and there's more because I picked up more film. And maybe I think it was more than a year ago when Orwo, they announced that they will have a new color film, or a brand new color film stock. I don't know if it's really new, but they market it as new. So I pretty much backed it. And since then I was waiting to get it delivered, and there were so many delays, but finally it's here. I got a 5-pack of the Wolfen color. It's a 500 speed film. I've never shot this before, so I'm really excited to give this a try. I've seen some results on here on YouTube, and it looked interesting. It looked a little bit different, contrasty, but I definitely want to give this a try. However, there's more film. Okay guys, there's another film that I got. I did not pay for it because it got sent to me, and it's this one. And I cannot show it to you because this film is unreleased. So it's a prototype. They sent it to me and they asked if I want to try it out, and I definitely want to try this. But I only have one roll, so I want to make it count. I don't want to just waste it and have 36 random shots. So not sure exactly what I will do, but I will shoot this very, very soon. And yeah, I guess let's see, let's find out. It's a color film, so it's very exciting stuff. All right, guys, there's more film related stuff. Yeah, it's hard to believe, but it's true. You probably know this camera here, the Olympus OM2N. I picked this up in Mexico, and it's an awesome camera. I absolutely love it. And you probably know the lens on here. It's a 50 1.8. I used it in a couple of videos. It's a 1.8, but I thought, hey, maybe I can do better than that. So together with the Centacolor 100 from Camera Store, I also picked up a new lens for it from camerastore.com. If you don't know them, check them out. It's an awesome shop. And I picked up this lens here. It's a 50 1.4. It's a beautiful lens, and for a 1.4, it's pretty small and lightweight. I've shot 2 rolls already with this. I haven't developed the film yet, but I can't wait to see the results. And yeah, I mean, it's a 50 1.4, so I guess it should be awesome. Hopefully it's a sharp lens. I've tried it on a digital camera with an adapter, and it looked very promising, so look forward to see the results shot on film. But wait, there's more. You're probably familiar with these light meters that came out. I mean, or this one came out, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 years ago. It's similar to the one from Voigtlander, and it's pretty awesome. It's super easy to use, and looks like this here. You just put it on the hot shoe or cold shoe of your camera, and that's pretty much it. So there's nothing you can do wrong with this. Nice light meter. However, I got approached by a company called, I don't really know how to pronounce the name, so I'm not even trying, but it's this one here. And I thought, hey, it's just another light meter, but not really, because this one, I mean, when I unboxed it, I couldn't believe it, because it's much smaller than the other one that I just showed you. And this one feels high quality, has a proper screen. And man, this thing is awesome. So I will definitely give this a try, and I will probably in a video, in a future video, I will talk about this. I'll let you know if it's good or not. Maybe I compare it to, or let me know if you want to see a comparison to this one, and let's see how accurate they are. And maybe I will also compare it to a built-in one like this one in the OM2N, which is so far is pretty accurate. So yeah, I think it could be interesting to see a comparison, because this is really small. You can just put it in your pocket or whatever. It's not weighing you down. I mean, it has some heft to it, but it's not really heavy. So yeah, can't wait to give this a try. Okay guys, now let's talk about the Leica Q3. Will I get one? Well, to make it a short answer, the camera that is filming me right now actually is the Q3. So I'm filming in 8K right now, so it's pretty sick, pretty crazy. I had no idea that I would ever use a Leica Q to film a video, but hey, here we go. It's 2023 and the Q3 is providing 8K video. It's nuts. I'm pretty convinced that most of you don't need this. You don't need the feature of 8K video. If you do, hey, perfect. That's the camera for you. But you don't really need 8K video. For me, it makes sense as a B camera, like you see in this video, because I can shoot on log profile, 10-bit. It's pretty awesome. I have hooked it up to an external monitor so I can see what I'm filming, and it's pretty nice. So if I'm out and about and I just want to bring one camera, maybe to shoot and to film, I mean, the Leica Q does it all, so it's pretty perfect. It's not the main reason I picked it up, but I think this is a benefit. This pretty much this convinced me in the end to pick it up over maybe a Q2, maybe, because I guess Q2s now might go down in price a little bit, so maybe now is the time. If you want a Q2, a used one, you get one for cheap maybe right now, so that's pretty awesome. But for me, I want the Q3 because of a couple of things. First of all, it's a new autofocus system. I'm filming in autofocus right now, a continuous autofocus. It works pretty well. I was really surprised. Also, the image quality. I haven't compared it to the Q2, but I know the Q1 very well. And the Q2 is very similar when it comes to high ISO. And this one is at least one or two, I would say 1 to 2 stops better in low light. It's pretty sick. I took a photo in ISO 25,000 and I even bumped it one stop in Lightroom, and so it's basically 50,000 ISO, and it's usable. I was really surprised, and it looks good. It looks really good. It doesn't fall apart. Yes, there's grain, but if you print it, you will not see the grain. So wow, mind blowing. It's not as good as the monochrome, of course. The monochrome will still have the edge, but it's getting closer there. So. And if there's a monochrome version coming out of the Q3, this will be pretty insane. Like the M11 monochrome is already very, very insane. Not that you really need it, but hey, it's there if you want it. And some people want the cleanest images ever. I'm not one of those people, so for me, the Q2 monochrome is almost too clean. But the Q3 so far looks very, very promising. Also, the viewfinder is really nice. And there's another reason why I picked up the Q3. And because I want to shoot color. And if I want to shoot color, I have the Q1, right? But it's 8 years old. So I picked it up 8 years ago. And for a digital camera, it's pretty old. It looked a little beaten up already. It was still working just fine. But at some point, it will fail. Now, you still get good money for original Q. And if it fails, well, it becomes a brick and you just can put it on the shelf, that's it. So I think it was a good decision to switch over from the Q1 to the Q3. And also, when I was in Thailand, I filmed a lot of videos with the Q1. I didn't know it back then, but now it's more or less like a farewell to the Q1. Awesome camera, I loved it to bits and I still do. But of course the Q3 is way, way superior. Now the question is, should you upgrade to the Q3? Of course, I cannot answer that question for you. However, if you have a Q1, like I said in the video last week, if you have a Q1, I think it's a substantial update. And if you feel like, okay, it's time to get a new camera. Well, the Q3, I think it's a pretty good deal. Also, you have to consider that it's right now it's brand new. In its lifespan, which is probably around 4 years, the price will go up. So if you buy it now, it's probably cheaper and you might be able to sell your old Q for a little bit more. So in the end, it's probably not a bad idea to pick it up in the next couple of months. I got lucky because I told my dealer I want one before it got launched, and he said, okay, I will probably get one copy, just one, but you will get it. So yeah, 2 days after launch, when he reopened the shop, he called me and said, hey, it's here, you can pick it up. So it's filming right now. Awesome, I can't believe it. I can't wait to go out and shoot street with it. It will take maybe a couple weeks until I have the ability to do so, but hey, this will be awesome. Okay guys, there you have it. I picked up the Q3, so now you know the answer. Let me know if you have any questions or if you want to, I don't know, me to address anything or to look out for anything on the Q3. I will probably make a proper review video, but I will not do it right now because I have to use the camera, and I will do it maybe in the next 6 to 12 months, basically, when I have a lot of footage that I can show you actually, and I can show you what this camera is capable of, and I know maybe what are the downsides. There probably are some downsides, that's for sure. Yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you liked this episode. If you do so, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and we will see each other very soon in the next one. Until then, auf Wiedersehen.